Hello, this is week 4 weekly video recap. Number 1. Simple meters are meters in which the beats divide into 2 and then further subdivides into 4. In a simple meter time signature, the top number indicates how many beats are in each measure, while the bottom number represents the note value that receives 1 beat. Duple meter 2/4 time signature means there are 2 beats per measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. Triple meter 3/4 time signature means there are 3 beats per measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. Quadruple meter 4/4 time signature means there are 4 beats per measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. Number 2. A compound meter in music is a meter where beats are divided into 3 equal parts and then further divided into 6. In a compound meter time signature, the top number indicates how many divisions or subdivisions are in a measure, while the bottom number represents the note value that constitutes 1 division. Duple meter 6/8 time signature, there are 2 beats per measure with a dotted quarter note taking the beat. Triple meter 9/8 time signature, there are 3 beats per measure with a dotted quarter note taking the beat. Quadruple meter 12/8 time signature, 4 beats per measure with a dotted quarter note taking the beat. Number 3. Conducting patterns in a duple meter is a J-shaped arc starting with a downwards motion, outwards motion, and then upwards motion. Triple meter conducting pattern is a triangular arc starting with downwards motion, then outwards motion, and finally upwards motion. Quadruple conducting pattern is an upside down T shape starting with downwards motion, then an inwards motion, an outwards motion, and finally upwards motion. Duple meter in metrical accent is often characterized by a strong weak pattern like a march. Triple meter is often characterized by a strong weak pattern like a waltz. Quadruple meter is characterized by strongest weak strong weak pattern. Number 4. Asymmetrical meter, also called an irregular meter, is a time signature in music where the beats within a measure are not divided equally, meaning they are grouped unevenly into sets of 2s and 3s, resulting in an irregular rhythmic pulse. Common examples include 5/8 grouped as 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, 7/8 grouped as 2 plus 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2 plus 2, and 11/8. A changing meter is a composition technique that involves changing the time signatures of a piece of music. Number 5. A dotted note is a musical notation that indicates a note should be played for a longer duration compared to its regular counterpart. Ties are arcs connecting the note heads of 2 identical pitches which may have the same or different durations. Syncopations are created when expected accent is displaced, moved to another beat, or part of a beat by dots, ties, rests, dynamic markings, or accent marks. The first method, displacing accent, is dynamic, which is an emphasis using louder sound or stronger sound, typically most pronounced on the attack of the sound. A tonic accent is an emphasis on notes by virtue them being higher in pitch as opposed to higher in volume. An agogic accent is an emphasis by virtue of notes being longer in duration. A triplet is a 3-part division of the beat in a simple meter piece. A duplet is a 2-part division of the beat in a compound meter piece. On a scale of 0 to 10, I would rate myself a 6 for the week 4 materials. The things that I need to study and memorize are simple meters and their time signatures, compound meters and their time signatures, conducting patterns and metrical accents, asymmetrical meters and changing meters, and irregular divisions.